The end of 2023 is in a few days. This year we saw the rise of a lot of great players, and towards the end of the year we really thought that Mrekk was actually going to let Akolibet maybe get the #1 spot. Since after he passed Kukizi in most amount of days spent as the #1 player overall, he said that he would let fate decide if he would stay at the #1 spot or not. But I think fate, instead of going into Akolibet's favor, actually went into Mrekk's favor and gave him another shot at something. And we can definitely say that Mrekk is back and he's here to prove the haters wrong once again. The most interesting part is that there's still a lot of amazing stuff that Mrekk can achieve that would still be game breaking to everyone. And also I gotta give a shout out to this Reddit user right here for pointing this information out. So the first and most obvious one is the fact that Mrekk will be at the #1 spot for almost 1000 days straight soon. And with his recent pop-off, which we'll talk about later on, it's most likely going to happen. Not to mention the fact that we are almost around 7 days until he hits that goal, so yeah, it's probably gonna happen pretty soon. As for the pop-off that I previously mentioned, well, he literally got the first hidden DTFC on Ghost Road, the first hidden DTFC on Inai Sekai, which are both 1.3 KPP plays, by the way, just to keep that in mind. The first hidden DTFC on Try Unite as well, the 3-mod FC that he set on Dead to Me, and how can we forget the fact that he managed to choke a 1.6 KPP play with only one dumb slider break that he got on the map. And because of all the scores that I previously mentioned, the gap between him and Akolibet is currently 495 PP, which brings him one step closer to his second major goal that he can hit, which is being the first player that can reach 26,000 PP. And he is honestly not that far from it. He currently needs only around 192 raw PP, which he can do by setting a few 1.3 KPP plays or even just setting a 1.4 KPP play and breaking the curse that he always had. And also just a message to Mrekk, bro, what the hell is this tweet? Please. Like, what? Another major goal that I probably should have mentioned at the start before we started with the other goals is the fact that this year will be the second year that Mrekk is at the #1 spot, which means that he is going to be the first player to hold the #1 spot for 2 complete years. That is something unheard of in Osu history, like ever. And who knows if this record will ever be broken by someone in the future. The only other 2 players that have managed to hold their #1 spot for 1 year are Kukizi and Whitecat, but Mrekk is literally doubling both the players' record. Mrekk is most likely going to be the first person to have over 51.2 KPP plays, because believe it or not, he's only 10 1.2 KPP plays away from reaching this goal. Another funny fact about this is that nobody else is even remotely close to reaching this goal. You can maybe say Akolibet, but Akolibet doesn't even have 51.1 KPP plays. But yeah, currently with the way Mrekk is popping off in Osu and with the scores he is setting, there might be a chance that he's still going to hold the #1 spot for a pretty long time. That is, unless Akolibet comes back from his vacation pretty soon. And even if he comes back pretty soon, it's still going to take a bit of time before he sets some really crazy scores. But my question to you is this: do you think that Mrekk will set a 1.4k or even higher PP play anytime soon? Let me know what you think about this current situation down in the comments. And also, if you've made it this far into the video and you want to see more content from me, then be sure to subscribe to my second channel. I recently uploaded a Geometry Dash video there, so be sure to check it out. I'll leave a link in the description. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.